Hello, my name is Pamela. Welcome to my channel. Um, I know you always see these YouTube channels of people who have lost weight and they've gone from, like most recently I saw one went from over 400 pounds to just under 200 pounds. And they're sharing their success story with you and all of the struggles that they went through to get to that success. But I really had a hard time finding YouTube channels of people who were just starting the struggle or still in the struggle. So I decided, you know what, let me make my own channel. This is my journey from fat to fab, I guess is what I'm calling it. But my fitness trek from going from being considered morbid obese, which most people wouldn't say that when they look at me. I'm 5'2", and I weighed, at the start of my journey, I weighed 228 pounds, which is a body fat percentage of, I believe, 43%, a BMI of 42 or 43%. So the reason I decided that I needed to do this, not only for my overall health and just my personal feelings about my weight, but I went to the doctor recently and was told that I have tachycardia and I have high blood pressure, and basically I need to lose some weight to prolong my life. So I'm going on this journey. I have been up and down on the scales for years. About 5 or 6 years ago, I took a weight loss supplement, and I lost, at the time when I started, I think I was about 180, 190 at the most. And I got down to about 160. Actually, no, I was right at 200 pounds because I lost 40 pounds total. So I got down to about 160. And that was fabulous. Lost that weight within about 6 months. The first 20 pounds I lost in the first month, and then I lost another 10 pounds over the second month, and then over the next few months I lost another 10 pounds. So a total 40 pounds. But after so long, the supplement that I was taking, or I'm calling it a supplement because I don't want to give out the name, but the pill that I was taking, it's not as effective. And so it normally would curb your appetite, but after a while you build up a resistance to it. And so it stopped working for me basically, and I went off of it for a while and started gaining back. I think I gained back about 10 to 15 pounds. And so about a year later I went back on the pill, and it just didn't work the same at all. So I've decided that, and then after that, of course, I've continuously put weight back on. I've gone up and down. I'd get up to 200. I'd go back down to 180. I'd get up to 210. I'd go back down to 200 and to 220, and then back to 210. And so getting up over 220 pounds was the highest I had ever been in my life, even being pregnant. I had never weighed more than 220 pounds. So, and 5'2" is not a very tall person. So 220 pounds on 5'2" frame is a lot of weight. And aside from the the heart issues and the blood pressure. It's caused me to have trouble sleeping. It's caused me to have trouble with my back and my joints and even my feet. I have a hard time walking around, going out with friends, and going on trips and things like that can be a challenge because, they have all this energy and I'm getting winded after just, you know, walking 100 feet, going up and down stairs. I live in a two-story house. Luckily, my bedroom's on the first floor, but even going up the stairs is a challenge for me, especially I have a bad knee. I've always had a bad knee. I don't really attribute that to my weight, because I had that in junior high when I was super skinny. Um, but yeah, even going up and down the stairs is even more of a challenge because I have a bad knee and then my weight. And then I guess with the tachycardia, I'm getting winded after the first, 4 or 5 steps. So just daily activities that everybody else takes for granted for me can be a challenge. So anyway, at this point right now, the only thing that I've done so far over the last 2 weeks is walking on the treadmill every day for at least 25 minutes. And it may seem like nothing because I have to start off slow because I've lived a very sedimentary lifestyle for the last few years. I can't just get up and go jogging or, even go for a long walk around the block because if I get too tired, I have to make it home. So walking on the treadmill, luckily we have a really good treadmill. So I've been doing that, and I'm not doing it at a really fast pace. I'm walking at maybe 2.5 miles an hour. Um, and at the, just on the flat surface, I'm not doing any type of incline yet. So the first day that I did it, it was really a struggle. I think I made it maybe 5 minutes before I was just exhausted. I pushed myself. And I think the first day I really did maybe 10 or 15 minutes and had to give up. And then the second day I was able to make it to 20 minutes or so. And then after that, I was like, okay, well, let me do a cool down for 5 minutes. And so that's what I've been doing. And then now I've gotten up to where I can just walk the straight 25 minutes and then do a cool down. So I've been doing that. I've cut out sodas, and I had already gotten to the point where I really just drank diet sodas, but with the caffeine, I'm trying to cut out some of the caffeine as well, because of my tachycardia. So now I've been drinking mostly water, which I am not a friend of water. I do not like water at all, unless I'm just like burning up. Been out in the hot sun and it's ice cold, like chips of ice floating around in it. Yeah, that's the only time I like water. So I'm trying to make myself like it. I need to get better about that. So I've been drinking water, and I've been drinking Crystal Light, or just water with lemon, or what I've started doing just the last week is taking a green tea bag and putting it in just the bottle of water, just, like you would make sun tea or something, but then just sticking it in the refrigerator overnight so that it starts to mix or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, so I've been drinking green tea, and I just got some flavored green tea yesterday. I think it's lemon, ginseng, something like that. And I don't put any sugar in it. I have done lemon and honey, But I haven't done that lately. I've just been drinking the green tea and the water, and then Crystal Light when I really just need something with flavor. Um, I did try doing the apple cider vinegar with lemon and lots of water, and actually with green tea and some honey. I know they say that that works. I don't like it. So I may try it again. I'm uh, I'm debating on that. I did notice that I did have a little bit more energy the day that I did it, or the first day that I did. I couldn't even finish it. So I put it in the refrigerator, and the next day I tried to finish it, and just, it's not even really so much the taste of the vinegar, the apple cider vinegar, it's the smell. And because, your senses work together, the smell makes you taste it more, if that makes sense. So, anyway, I don't know about that one. That's definitely a what do you call it when you have to work your way to taste? That's one that you gotta work your way into. That's not something you can just start doing and be like, oh yeah, it's not bad. It's bad. um, so anyway, the other thing that I've been doing is I did want to try to. I'm gonna grab these real quick. I did want to try to do like a little detox. So I had these. I used to sell Thrive, and I'm going to say that because I'm not doing it anymore. But I had these left over from when I sold Thrive. And so I took these. This is Balance. It is basically for digestive support, but it helps you get out everything that's stuck in your system, basically. And so I've done those, and they work. But so I subscribed to somebody else's YouTube channel, and she gave a few different recommendations on different cleanses, and this was one, or well, not necessarily this particular one, but the magnesium citrate. Let me tell you, if you ever have to go in and get a colonoscopy or any type of endoscopy procedure where they need your colon clean, this is what they tell you to take. This stuff right here, this is the devil. If you drink this, first of all, you see there's still some left in the bottle. I could not finish it. This stuff is like super, 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 super sweet. It's like, I'm not even going to say like, Kool-Aid, like, how you make the good Kool-Aid with the half a bag of sugar. No, this right here, that good Kool-Aid ain't got nothing on it. This stuff is sweet. It's like basically putting sugar in your mouth with cherry flavor. And I always thought this stuff was had carbonation in it, but it doesn't. If it did, it might be a little bit better. It's also really salty. So, yeah, sweet and salty. Go figure. But anyway, so yeah, this stuff right here works. It works. You need to cleanse your colon. Get this. This stuff works. And I got cherry. They also had lemon, lime, and I think grape at Walgreens. Yeah, got this from Walgreens. So, and I think it was about $5, maybe $4.99, $5.99, something like that. Anyway, that stuff right there. Make sure you don't have no plans. Trust me. So anyway, yeah. Um, so starting off at 228 about 2 weeks ago, and oh, I've also cut out red meat from my diet. I didn't do that immediately, but over the first week, I tapered it down because I love me some steak. But yeah, I've never been a big pork eater. I mean, bacon, of course. Bacon's its own meat. It's not, you know, yeah, it's pork, but don't get me wrong, I'm not stupid. I know that. But I'm not giving up bacon. That's the one thing I can't. But other red meats like beef and whatever. I mean, really, that's the only other red meat that I eat. And I know they say pork is the other white meat. No, it's not. It's a red meat. Um, but anyway, so I'd still eat ham, like sliced ham, and I still eat bacon. And actually, I haven't eaten bacon in the last couple of weeks, but I'm not giving it up. Um, but as far as like steaks, ground beef, pork chops, pork ribs, that's what I'm giving up. Um, I've been eating chicken, salmon, tuna, shrimp. I think that's it. And oh, and of course ham. And the reason I say ham is because I don't like turkey lunch meat. Um, but I love ham lunch meat, so I'll go to the deli and get get them to slice some ham, but slice it like on a six or something so it's real thick, and so then I can just break it up into pieces and have that as a snack. I'm not doing a full keto diet, but I'm trying. That's kind of what I've been eating, mostly just the meats and the fats, and staying away from the processed starches like breads and pastas. Um, I haven't been eating potatoes, French fries, I miss them, um, or rice. I'm a big rice eater, I will tell you that. Uh, but I've been trying to stay away from that as much as possible. I am trying to get to full keto, but that's going to take a minute because I like rice. And it's hard for me to give up some of those starches. But over the last 2 weeks, I have lost 9 pounds. I'm down to, as of this morning, to 21. So, and I'm not going to say it's easy. Not the whole purpose of this channel is to show you guys the struggles that I go through on a regular basis, struggling with even getting motivated to get on the scale, struggling with making the right choices about what to eat, um, going out with friends and not having that next drink, or even having a drink at all. Um, it's hard. Some people can go out and they can eat whatever they want to eat, and they can, they don't have to go to the gym and work out. They just stay slim. They've got that super high metabolism. It runs in their genes or whatever. That's not me. I have to work. I have to work at it. When I was younger, yes, when I hit my 20s, I guess my metabolism started slowing down, and I started getting what they call thick. And then by the time I hit my 30s, it was like, nah, girl, you overweight. That ain't thick. That's overweight. And now that I'm in my 40s, it's like, yeah, you're obese. And I'm almost I'm not going to say my age, but, you know, I did make it past 45, and now it's like, okay, you're morbidly obese. And, you know, when you look at me, you know, I'm sitting down, yeah. Some people would look at me and say, "Oh no, girl, you're not that fat. You're not that bad. You know, you're not morbidly obese. You're not obese." Yes, I am. You may not look like it, but the scale says so. My body says so. My health says so, and my doctor says so. So, anyway, I hope you enjoy my channel. This is the first of many videos to come. I'm new to this, so this will be a learning experience. And I really just wanted to stop and say hi, introduce myself, and tell you what this is going to be about, and share with you my first struggles, successes. Of course, that first struggle was this right here. But for success, 2 weeks, 8 pounds, not shabby at all. I'll take it. And I know this is just the beginning, and the more you weigh, the easier it is to lose weight at the beginning, I guess they say. The pounds come off a lot faster in the beginning. So my goal originally was to get down to under 220. And I made that goal. Now my next goal is going to be to get under 200, and today is September 30th. I'm going to give myself until maybe December, 20 pounds, 2 months. I can do this. If I hit it earlier than that, woohoo. The main thing is I have a trip coming up next summer in June. To Jamaica with some friends, and so I have to be Beachbody ready. Uh, and I'm not promoting Beachbody. I'm just saying my body's got to be ready for the beach. So anyway, so stick around, come back, watch me, subscribe, hit the button down below, subscribe, and tell me what you think. Tell me, you know, if you have any tips to share, feel free. Have any questions you want to ask away. I'm an open book. I will do my best to respond to any questions. And yeah, I think that's about it for this video. I will share with you probably later today. Bye.